All right, AJ, it's finally here. You've waited a significant amount of time to finally be able to get to fight week. Now that you're here, how are you feeling, man?
I'm great, man. Another day in paradise, Camp went well. Honestly, camp went great. Easiest camp I've ever had. Put in a lot of road work. Did things right this time, Everything's been so easy and right that it's kind of scary. But I know I'm prepared. I got a great team behind me, great coach, great father, and I'm just looking forward to going in there and making another example.
When you say it's kind of scary, does that just mean, it's going so well that you think something might be wrong? Is it like, what's the mentality there?
Nah, scary is in like, I'm a problem to deal with. For anyone to step in that cage with me and be able to say they're going to fight 5-5, it's going to be a problem. I don't think anyone's going to last 5-5s with my output, No one's really made it past the third, and I honestly don't see anyone making it past the third. So with Darrion Caldwell, he's a great wrestler, but this is mixed martial arts, and I've always said that you got to have a mix of all arts, and that's something I feel I've mastered is the mix of all arts.
Yeah, and the last time we spoke, it was right after your fight was canceled, and you were talking about your knee and getting surgery. Did you get surgery, or did you elect not to?
Yeah, I got surgery back in January, so we were scheduled to fight June 6th, and that fell through because of the COVID and everything, but I'd say I was about 70-80% ready then. I was still going to fight regardless, That's just the fighter in me. So come November, by the time we actually got the fight date, everything was locked in, knee felt great, and I'm like, all right, cool, like everything's already going good, I'm in shape. You know what, let's take it to another level, let's go to Big Bear. So we went to Big Bear, did camp in Big Bear, and yeah, that high elevation, I took my dog with me. We were going on good, 3-4 hour hikes and just enjoying the wilderness.
And is there something to be said, do you think, like the last few times we saw you hadn't, you were still kind of on a bum knee, so that this performance, we should expect something really special?
Every performance you should, because you never know what you're going to get with me. This performance for sure. It's one step closer to $1 million. So I said I was going to come out first round of the tournament, make an example out of Georgie, did that. Derek Campos wanting to fight, he's probably the most dangerous fighter because anybody that wants to fight you and you're the best, that's a dangerous person to be in a cage with. So after that, it's Darrion Caldwell. He was upset about the whole switch, but hey, this is my division. I'm going to send him back to the 35 division. No hard feelings or nothing, but this is the big boy league, and I'm going to show him that I'm a big boy.
And the back and forth that you guys have had, do you feel like it's just the competitive nature of the sport? Is there any, is it personal at all, or kind of how do you read that?
It's nothing personal. We'll see each other walking around the lobby. He'll growl like a wolf, and I'll laugh. Like it's fun and games, you know what I mean? So it's partially entertainment as well. We got to make it entertaining for the fans. But for me, as long as there's no disrespect, we're good. Inside or outside of the cage, we're cool. You know what I mean? But the second that disrespect happens, you're going to bring a monster out of me that I'm pretty sure he don't want to deal with.
With the extra time that you've had, do you feel like you've really been able to figure him out, kind of, be even more comfortable when you get in there this time around?
Definitely, he's a runner, he runs a little bit and he goes in for that takedown, gets the takedown, holds people down, and wins out the round that way. I got 133-0, 4-time NCAA champ that I train with, and he's 170 pounds. So for me, I grew up wrestling. We both grew up wrestling. I watched him wrestle against Bubba, Dake, and all these other guys. So, like I said, this isn't wrestling, you can take me down. I'll give you the takedown. Why? Because I'm confident in my jiu-jitsu, and I'm confident if I'm sitting on my back, I'm going to slice your face open.
And do you feel like, I think a lot of people are expecting him to try to drag this to the ground. Is that what you think he's going to come out and do, is just try to take you right down? Or?
No, I think he's going to try to stay on his feet a little bit, and then once he feels that power, he's going to be like, holy shit, let me get this takedown. And then if I stuff that takedown, he's going to be like, uh-oh, that's when panic mode starts to kick in. So that's when you just calm down, This is a fight where I'm going to make him fight. No one's made him fight. Everyone goes out there and rushes and tries to get him. No, I'm going to stand right there, and I'm going to make him fight, There's nowhere for you to run, You can run around, but judges don't like that. I'm going to stand right there and hold my center ground.
If there's any question that you have been drilling your wrestling, you just mentioned it, Joey Davis is also on this card. You got Baby Slice. I see you repping the Team Kimbo. This is the first time all three of you have been on the same card, right? For Bellator?
I think so. We also fought in Ireland once.
Okay. What
Well,
is
that
that?
was Slice and I. It's always fun, you know, to have the team here, have the team support. You know, we grind together, so it's a family. One of us wins, we're good. And one of us loses, it gives us fuel under our face. Like, all right, we gotta go win. You know, so Team Body Shop, man, we on a big winning streak. We taking over the game.
Yeah, and I know you've got your coaches over here. Are you guys going to be anybody going to be cornering anybody that's fighting, or are you guys all just kind of focusing on your own thing?
So usually I corner guys, but there's a lot at stake. So I'm gonna just kind of sit back and enjoy the show. You know, I don't want to get too riled up. You know, I've been real focused. You know, so I don't want to detour at all when I've already been so focused. You know, don't start going back to old habits when you've already fixed new habits. You know.
Yep. And I'm sure that you kept a close eye on last week's fights. Let's start off with Emmanuel Sanchez. Did you watch his fight? And if so, what did you think?
That was a good fight. He had a lot of output, but like I said, he's a pillow puncher. You know, none of those punches are hard. You know, it's great output. It's a lot to frustrate Pitbull, but once again, if he gets caught on that chin, Pitbull's gonna sit him on his ass. So for me, man, I'll take either fight. You know, it doesn't really matter. I'll beat both their ass in my eyes, and I know that.
Were you impressed by Patricio's quick finish, or was it just what you kind of expected?
I kind of expected it. You know, he did smart with his picking in the tournament. You know, he switched the bracket. He put the young up and comers all on one side, the wrestler Caldwell on one side, and he took the easiest pick. Nothing against Carvajal. You know, he's a great athlete. I think he's got a lot of potential, but he took the easiest fight. And what's he have left? 3 guys that he's beat already? Smart pick for him, but he knows what's coming, and it's inevitable.
I don't know if you heard his comments about you at the post-fight press conference, but I asked him who he thought was going to win the fight between you and Darrion, and he said that Darrion was going to smash you. Do you think that that's something that he actually thinks? Do you think that was trying to get inside your head, or why do you think he would say?
Like I said, he's hoping that someone can do a job that he can't do, you know? He hoped Pat Conn would beat me. Pat Kern's going to knock me out. I walked through that fight, didn't get touched, you know? So for me, I'm not looking for anyone to do my job besides me. And at the end of the day, I'm going to beat whoever's ass is in finals, and then I'm coming for my 155-pound title as well.
And I got a 2-part question for you here. Emmanuel Sanchez versus Patricio. Who do you think wins, and who do you want to win?
Okay, so I've had a dream that I choke out Emmanuel Sanchez, so I think he's going to win. And their first fight was a little close. So I don't know, you know, that output, that high pace, Patricio doesn't do well with that. But at the same time, you know, he's getting older, he's still in there, you know. So I honestly don't really give a shit, you know. It's just another pawn in this game of chess for me.
Yep, and it sounds like you're focusing on you. So last question for me. When you go in there on Thursday, what am I going to see go down?
A finish. Caldwell. However he wants it, I'm going to give it to him, you know. Pick and choose his poison, in other words. You know, he looks for a way out. I'm going to give him a way out.
Awesome, man. Well, appreciate the time and good luck on Thursday.
Anytime. Thanks for having me.